Benfica is one of the largest clubs in Portugal, next to Sporting Lisbon and Porto. He owns the record for winning the Portuguese league with 34 championships and the Portuguese Cup, and he is the most popular in Portugal. In 1959, the club's management appointed Hungarian coach Gutman to lead the team. Despite his modest coaching career and was not known in at that time, the administration put all the club's money to contract with players, but Gutman refused that and ordered the departure of 22 players and asked to contract with only 2 players. And he achieved the Portuguese league twice and dazzled the whole world by achieving the Champions League twice and breaking Real Madrid's monopoly on the Champions League for 5 consecutive years, and Benfica managed to beat Barcelona in the final of 1961 and the second in 1962 by defeating Real Madrid. In 1963, Gutman asked for an increase in salary, but the administration completely refused, so Gutman went out in a press conference to announce his departure and say that Benfica will not be the champion of any European championship for a period of 100 years. 2 years later, specifically in 1965, Benfica reached the final in order to face Inter Milan, but it lost also. After 3 years, Benfica reached the final again, specifically in 1968 for the 5th time in its history. El Moratti was in front of the Red Devils, Manchester United, and Benfica lost 4-1, after which it sat for 15 consecutive years in order to reach the European Union Cup. In 1983, to face Anderlecht of Belgium, but Bordeaux lost 2-1 in the 5th final, after Gutman was in the Champions League, and faced Moratti Eindhoven, and lost by penalty kicks. After that, Benfica reached the final again, and the fans go with flowers to Gutman's grave as a kind of apology, but Benfica also loses after that in 2012. In the celebration of the 110th anniversary of the club and the fans decide that it expresses its gratitude to Gutman because the jinx is dismantled, and they decide that they will erect a statue in front of the stadium a year later. Only one club succeeds in reaching the European League final in order to meet Chelsea, but Benfica loses again in John in lost time with Ivanovic's header, and this remains the 7th final that Benfica loses after Gutman and reaches the European League final. Do you think that Benfica won? The content is lost and it is lost by penalty kicks in front of Seville. Gutman's statement has passed until now, 60 years, and Benfica is still not scratching any European championship.